Today is the last new day of material in here. We are doing areas. Well, time to get better at these so you don't suck at that. All right. Okay. So, if you would take this piece off of this parallelogram and move it to this side, then what would it become? A rectangle. Thank you. Not a square, a rectangle. It looks kind of squarish, but it's not a square. All right. So, my eraser is not working. Look at that. No eraser working. All right. So, to find the area of a rectangle, you take the base times the height. So when it's a parallelogram, you take the base, not times the slant height, but the actual perpendicular to the base height. So it shows it there. So 13 times 5 is 65. Okay? So on this one, what would the height be? 7.7, because that's perpendicular to the base, and the base is 5.7. So the area is 5.7 times 7.7, because they're perpendicular to each other. So you have to they form a right angle with each other. They form a T. See how this forms a T? So when they form a T, they're perpendicular. So you have to use those two parts. Okay? Okay, that can be the height, and then 7.7 could be the base, if you want to do it that way. But it's just multiplication. You just multiply those two. All right. If the area of a parallelogram is this and the height is 4, what's the base? Well, area equals base times height. So 20 equals, no. 20 equals b times 4. What times 4 is 20? 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Okay, find the area of the parallelogram. BD, KJ. This one right here. Well, what's the length of the base from 4 to 10? 6. What's the height? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the height is 4. Okay. From 1 to 5 is 4. So 4 times 6 is 24, because you just take the base times the height. For a triangle, it's 1/2 the base times the height.
Excuse the interruption. Anthony Flores Chacon, please come to the office. Chacon?
1/2. What's my base?
10.
10. My height is 8. So that's 40. Okay, here, the sides that are perpendicular to each other are the base and height. So height doesn't always have to be up and down. So you take 1/2 times 13.5 times 18, and whatever that is. Use your calculator. Okay, the shaded triangle, its base is right here, its height is over here. So you go 1/2 the base times the height, which is 12. All right. Area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. The area is 12 equals 1/2 of 4 times h. Well, what's half of 4? 2. So 12 equals 2h, so h must obviously be 6. When you get to a problem like this, you cut apart the shape into two different shapes. So you have a rectangle that's 90 by 90. So you take 90 times 90, and you get 8100. And then you have a triangle. If this part is 20, then this part is 70, because the whole up and down is 90. So if we have 20 up and down here, this is 70. If the whole across is 230 and this is 90, then this part is 140. So you take 1/2 of 70 times 140, which is 4,900. You add them together and then you get 13,000. Okay. Last one, you just cut it apart. So this is 4 times 9, which is 36. If this whole thing is 16 and this is 4, this is 12. This is 12 times 2, which is 24. 36 plus 24 is 60. So that's what you'll be doing today, is working with areas.